Right. Today's, as I said, today's meeting will be short, and I will just maybe give you the chance to ask if you have any questions, and I will talk about the exam as I told you last time. Really, the exam will be like exactly similar to the previous test, and it should include three questions, in general. Now, there will be an essay, and there will be like a quotation to analyze, and maybe another question, brief about something or an idea or something in a text. Could be a novel or a short story or a poem. So we will have three main questions. The first the first question, as I said, could be a passage to analyze for 10 marks. A smaller question, like again something about an idea or a theme or something about a text or about an author or about a general theme, again 10 marks. And the last question is an essay which will include maybe a broader idea in different texts, So again, three questions, 10, 10, 20. The essay 20, and the other two examples, the other two questions, 10 marks each. Okay. Now, really, because our course is, as you can see here, quite maybe mainly comprehensive. The ideas which would cover, for example, if we talk about, let's say, about naturalism or realism or determinism, or about Native American literature, or about racism and so on. So the question here, it's really hard to say, well, this text should not be included in the exam, or this text should not be included in the exam, because really these texts vary. They are similar, even to go back even from the very beginning till the very end. The idea of racism and the idea of class, for example, structure, or the idea of the racial issue, we found that everywhere. So really, in the exam, I can't sort of say to you, well, don't talk about this or don't mention this, because no, I mean, in the exam, if I ask you about anything to do with racial question, racism or racial discrimination, or something to do about these things, so you are free really to go around the text that we have done, starting from the very beginning till the very end, no problem. But really, I don't want you to focus for the passage. Maybe I will make it clear for you. For the passage, it won't be, for the passage and the smaller question, it won't be from the previous material we have covered in the previous exams. Okay? So the first question, be careful here. The first question and the second question, that is the passage, and the smaller question should not include, or should be only from week 9 till the end. That is Jack London, Henry James, and Native American, Gertrude Simon Bonin, and modern poetry. Okay? So I'm saying here only from the first question and the second question, especially the quotation. The passage to analyze will be from week 9 till the end. If I share this with you, just to show you what I mean. You know, I'm looking here at my plan. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. So you can see here week 9, 10, 11, etc. So the passage, if the passage to analyze and the quotation to analyze and to discuss should be from these here, from 9 till the end. That is a passage from Jack London's To Build a Fire, or a passage from Daisy Miller, or a passage from Bonin, or a passage from those poetry examples we have done. Okay? The other smaller question, which is again for 10 marks, again would be about these. Something from these. Again, from 9 till 15. But the essay, because the essay, it might have something comprehensive. Something comprehensive. Let's say if I ask about feminism, you know, you can, let's say just that, you know, you can see signs of that, you know, everywhere. You can see signs of that. If you want to give me examples of that, really you can, no problem. Because our last question, which is the essay question, we have not yet, my colleague and myself, because I think we may share the same exam together because for coordination. We have not yet decided about that, but I'm saying in case you know, we did that. Okay. So the essay question could be comprehensive, could include any stuff we have done during the term. Okay? But to be honest, the focus, of course, again, the same thing will be from 9 till the end. Yeah, okay. Do you understand? Yeah?
Yes, Doctor. We understand.
Yeah. Okay, so really that's what I want you to pay attention to and to be careful about. And as you know, of course, in general, you know, by now, I'm sure you know my style, how I do things. Please, you know, be careful about your sort of, you know, your writing, the way you approach things, the way you analyze, the way you use language and style and so on. Okay, so really that's very important. Sometimes really it's important to give enough evidence, enough support, enough to show that you really know what you are talking about and what you are saying. Again, I will send those people who are going to be given a separate exam. I will send you a note about this maybe next week. Okay?
Doctor, how much time do we have for the final?
I will give you 3 hours. This time, I will give you, really, I will give you 3 hours, no more. 3 hours will be more than enough. My exam really can be answered in 2 hours. Honestly, it can be done in 2 hours. The exam I'm writing is going to be, I will think about it as an exam for 2 hours only. but I will give you 3 because of the printing stuff and maybe for the internet problems and so on. So 3 hours, no more. Okay? Questions?
Doctor, what kind of the smaller question? What kind is it?
Could be a theme, an idea in a certain text, a theme, an idea about a certain text, about this short story, for example, or this poem, or something like you know, a topic, a small topic, like to write, let's say, a paragraph or 2 about it. Just an idea, something that we have done, we have discussed all the time in our study, really. I'm sure you'll be able to answer it, no problem. I'm sure you will be able. Let's say if I say something like, you know, give me your own evaluation of, let's say, Gibran's poetry, or, you know, briefly, or, you know, the ways in which, you know, this story or this character or this thing, you know, have or has been shown or explored, and so on, you know, about a short story or about an idea, or, you know, something like that. It's going to be clear. And I will be with you anyway. So I will be with you in the exam. You can ask me anytime you want. You know, you can chip in and ask, and it will be okay. All right?
Doctor, I have a question about the time of exam.
Yeah?
Will you change the time